Is everybody ready? Today's the big day, our official launch of our American Heart Challenge. We're going to show up strong against heart disease, stroke, and congenital heart defects as we make a real difference for others. During the American Heart Challenge program, we will be talking about the important ways we can keep our hearts healthy and how you can share that important message to others. But first, let's hear from a family who has 3 special hearts.
So Isabel is the oldest, and she is our sweet little fireball. She has been a feisty, fearless little girl since birth, and Jason and Jackson are just the sweetest, funniest kids. 2 weeks after Isabel's 2nd birthday, she got really sick. She continued to decline. We got so worried, we took her into Phoenix Children's Hospital one night. In the morning, they told us she was in heart failure. She had a 1 in a million heart failure condition called restrictive cardiomyopathy. Couldn't even believe this was happening to us because she was just my normal 2-year-old healthy baby girl. She spent 11 days fighting for her life till we could get her listed for her transplant. She was so little, but she was never afraid. The twins were just born when she got sick, so we had them evaluated, and they had no signs of the condition, the heart failure or anything, until after the twins' first birthday. Jason suffered his first of several cardiac arrests.
About the same amount of time as Isabel, about the same age.
One night, Jason woke up and threw up, and he was just ghost white, pale. So they rushed him to the hospital, and within minutes of arriving, he coded. Because of his cardiac arrests, we grabbed Jackson, took him through the emergency room, and sure enough, he was also showing symptoms. They got pacemakers, and they did really well for over a year until June 3rd of 2020, when Jason dropped in our kitchen unresponsive. He started turning blue right away, so I knew, again, his heart had stopped. I just started hands-only CPR and pushing hard and fast.
She did save him by starting right away and continuing through on the CPR until the paramedics got here.
Had I not learned about hands-only CPR, we would be in a very different situation right now. After he got his heart, he started smiling and playing and eating, and it was just amazing to see this 2-year-old, miserably sad little boy just transform into a normal 2-year-old. Jackson was listed for transplant a week after Jason because his symptoms treaded right behind his. So when we got home from Jason's transplant, Jackson started to deteriorate. He wasn't eating, he wasn't playing. We were waiting for Jackson's heart. We were just getting really worried. But then on September 22nd, the transplant team called and said that they had a heart for Jackson. Coming home from our 3rd and final transplant with Jackson was one of the best days of our lives. So we were all home together with their special hearts. Luckily, been able to live a relatively normal life. We loved camping, and they loved going to the beach. If you didn't know they had transplants, you couldn't tell.
And for them, since they all have their hearts, it's normal for them. Nobody's any different. It's just they're normal.
They all have a special heart. I had no answers, but I'm hoping with my children being a part of this research for the American Heart Association, another mother in my position in the future will have her answers. Teachers and educators and parents supporting Finn's mission this year, we are so grateful and excited that more people are going to be aware of special hearts and know what to do in a life-saving emergency. It's important for the American Heart Association to get as much support as possible because there's so many families that are relying on this life-saving research and data like mine. Sign up tonight and complete Finn's mission.
What an incredible story. We are so thankful for the Siqueiros family sharing it with us. It is families like them that we are all helping when we raise money in American Heart Challenge. We're helping fund discoveries of new treatments for all people with special hearts, and we're also helping everyone learn hands-only CPR. Remember, you can do that in Finn's mission. Like many kids and adults born with a heart defect, their future is unknown. They depend on donations that fuel new medical advancements through research. And this is your chance to make a difference and help to save lives. It is super easy to help kids with special hearts. Step 1. Join your school's team in the app or online. What's the app name again? Say it with me. AHA Schools. Step 2. Complete Finn's mission in your headquarters and earn Finn's Lifesavers Award. Remember, when you complete Finn's mission, you'll learn all about hands-only CPR, which could help save a life. Plus, you can then send the hands-only CPR video to others so that they can learn how to save a life too. Let's see how easy it is to register. By raising funds for the American Heart Association, you can fight alongside us, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. The best part, you can do it right from your phone. If you have your phone, go ahead and grab it. The first thing I want you to do is to download the app on your phone by searching American Heart Association Schools in the App Store or Google Play Store. Once you have the app downloaded, go ahead and click Register. You'll find your school by typing your school's name and selecting Sign Up. Go ahead and click No, I'm New. Next, you'll set your fundraising goal and create your profile. This will take you a minute, so feel free to take some time here. You will need your username and password later, so you may want to write it down. Make your password something that you'll remember, and make sure to use your personal email address, not your school email. Congrats, you are officially registered. Reopen the American Heart Association Schools app on your phone and log in. Be sure to save your login info by clicking Remember Me, and enable Face ID for login. Now it's time to complete Finn's mission and ask your family for donations to support you. Here you can personalize your page, send text messages or emails, and post on social media. And the best part, everything is already written for you. For nearly 100 years, the American Heart Association has been fighting heart disease and stroke, striving to save and improve lives. Now is the time to join us to be a relentless force for a world of longer, healthier lives. Once you register, there are 7 easy steps to complete Finn's mission. When you complete all 7 steps, you will earn a special gift from Finn. Don't forget to send messages to your parents, grandparents, and friends. It is really easy. Pick one of the sample messages and expand it with the plus to see how you can share it. Right now, we're going to choose text, but later, you can share it via email or social media here as well. These messages talk about some of the things that matter to you and to me, and that the American Heart Association helps, like food insecurity, mental well-being, and congenital heart defects. You can also earn some cool wristbands to show your support of the American Heart Association along the way as a thank you for raising donations. So remember, go home tonight and register online and complete Finn's mission. Thank you so much for supporting the American Heart Association. Finn, who was born with a heart defect and has undergone 18 procedures, has a special challenge for you. As part of the American Heart Challenge, Finn is calling on all of us to do our part to help kids with special hearts by completing Finn's mission. Through Finn's mission, families will learn the life-saving skill of hands-only CPR. If you haven't already, download the American Heart Association Schools app and sign up to get started. You can find it by searching for American Heart Association Schools in your app store. As each challenge is completed, you are getting closer to completing Finn's mission, and you'll earn a special gift from Finn, his Lifesavers Award. The main steps to completing Finn's mission are: donate to yourself, send messages to family and friends, share on social media, get your first donation from others, learn hands-only CPR, learn the warning signs of stroke, learn the dangers of vaping and tobacco. Thank you for helping kids with special hearts, like Finn, while raising funds and learning the life-saving skill of hands-only CPR.